Have you ever wondered how to transform a plain, unattractive Power BI report like this one into a visually stunning one like this? Welcome into this video. I will show you a simple trick to do just that. Power BI default UI options can be somewhat limited, but with a little creativity, you can make your reports look significantly better. Let's get started. I have a Power BI report with some sample sales data. First, let's create a table with the customer name, city name, and sum of sales. So I will just select a table. Okay. And then from the left-hand menu, I will select customer name and city, and then I will select sales column. And by default, it is saying sum of sales, which is fine. So let's make it a little bit bigger. So let's remove this total column from there. So to remove the total column, I will select it, go to the format your visual, and then go to this total section, and then I will turn this off. Now we cannot see total column. Next, we will create 3 cards, one for total sales, another for total profit, and the third one to display the average discount applied. So I will click on the card from this left-hand menu, and then I will make it smaller. First, I will select the sales column, moves under fields. We can see the sum of sales. Let me make this text a bit smaller. So I will go to the format your visual tab and then call out value. I will change it to 15, for example, and then I will make this smaller. Instead of saying sum of sales, I can rename it. So to rename this text, I will click on this drop down and rename for this visual, and I will call it total sales. And then I can right click and copy visual, and then Control V to paste it, and then Control V again to paste another time. And now we can change this card field mapping. So instead of showing sales here, I will click on the crosshair and I will select the profit. So it is showing the sum of profit. So let me rename this one as well. So I will click on this drop down, rename for this visual, and I will call it total profit. Now for the third one, I need to show the average discount applied to these sales. So for that, I will remove total sales, and then I will select the discount column and move it to the fields. But instead of sum, I need to change it to average. So I will click on the drop down, and instead of sum, I will select average. Now it is showing 0.16 average discount applied. So I will rename this text as well. So for that, I will click on the drop down and rename for this visual, and I will just say AVG discount, which is average discount. So now we have these 3 cards created. Now let's create a pie chart to display the sales by cities. So for that, I will go to the left-hand menu and I will click on this pie chart, move it on the right-hand side. And for the legend, I will select the city column. And for the value, I will select the sum of sales. Let's do little updates to this pie chart. First, I will go to the format your visual, and I don't want to show the title. So for that, I will go to Journal tab, and on the title, I will turn this off. So I'm not showing any title. The second thing is, I don't want to show this percentage because this is looking clunky. So I will again go to the visual tab. I will turn off the detail labels. So now I cannot see the percentage. Now we have a pie chart, however, with too many cities listed. This KPI isn't very user friendly. To improve that, let's add a filter to display only cities with sales over 5,000. From the left-hand menu, I will select the sale and put it under filter on this visual. And I will select the advanced filtering, and I will say show only if the value is greater than 5,000, which means the sum of sales is greater than 5,000, only show those cities. So I will click on apply filter. Now we can see only the cities which have a larger sales. Okay, so let's add some more things here. So let's add title for this table and the title for this pie chart. So I will go to this insert tab, click on it, and then I will select a text box and I will say all orders. I will select this and then I will make it bold, and font size I will change it to 28. and then I will just make this text box a bit smaller, and I will move towards here. I think this is too big, so let's change it to 20, for example. Now let's create a text box for this visual. So I will click on text box, and in terms of text, I will say sales by top city, and it's bold and 16. And I will make it a bit longer, and I will move it a little bit down. Okay, let me match the title here as well. So I'll make this to 16 as well, and they are vertically aligned. Now we have a Power BI report ready. So we have orders, which is showing us all the orders, and then we can see the total sale, the total profit, and average discount applied to any of these orders, and we can see the sales by top cities on the right hand side. So if I click on filter one city, we can see all the orders just for that city, and total sale, total profit, and average discount applied. Now we got our report ready, but something is still missing. You guessed it, visual appeal. Let's fix that with a simple trick by adding a background image. So I will come here on the visualization side, not selecting any report component, purely on the page level. I will click format your report page, and then I will click on canvas background, and then I will browse an image. I will click on browse, and then I will select an image, click open. Now the image is applied, but image fit is normal. Let me change it to fit. There you have it, a lot better looking report. All I did is added a background image to this Power BI report. Now you can see all the order items are aligned in the left hand column with the nice looking titles, and you can see all these cards are placed in these different boxes, and then you can see pie chart is nicely displayed inside this curved background. You can either create a background design by yourself or ask a team member with design experience to create one for you. After applying this background, you can see how it transforms the entire report interface. So let me show you the image. So this is the image I have used. When you work with the designer to produce a Power BI report background image, you need to provide some clear instruction, since you already know the information which you want to display on this report and what type of information you need on the report. This way you can have a custom-made background that fit your Power BI report perfectly. So I knew that I want to display a table in the left hand side, I want to display some card values here, and want to display a pie chart here with some labels for the table and label for the pie chart. And I had this fixed label in the image for the sales report. Thank you for watching. I hope this tip helped you take your Power BI reports to the next level. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips and tricks. See you in the next video. Take care.